What's up everybody, I'm Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the MLily Fusion Luxe mattress, which is a hybrid construction that uses memory foam for pressure relief while also having a focus on cooling. I'm going to go over the materials used in the construction while also talking about the firmness of the mattress, running some tests, giving some recommendations. But if there's anything I don't cover during the review, just leave a note in the comments section below. Now, if you are worried about sleeping too hot, you can Google Sleepopolis and best cooling mattress to see my top picks there. But for right now, let's talk about the materials in the MLily Fusion Luxe mattress. I've unzipped the cover of the MLily to show you the layers of the mattress below it. To talk briefly about the cover itself, it's mostly made of polyester with a little bit of spandex as well as polyethylene mixed in. Now, polyethylene is often called phase change material when looking at mattresses. And when I talked before about a focus on cooling, this is the first portion of that. Basically, phase change material gives it this cool to the touch feeling. It draws heat away from the sleeper to help you sleep a little bit cooler throughout the night. Now, directly below that, the comfort layer of the mattress is 1.5 inches or so of gel memory foam. Now, memory foam has this really slow response to pressure. It gives you kind of this contouring feeling. It's good for pressure relief. It allows you to sink into the mattress, give you the contouring feeling around your body. It's often really good for side sleepers, but you are going to push into it pretty quickly. Now, below that, we have kind of this bounce or transition layer. It's a latex-like polyfoam. It's latex-like because it has this really good bounce to it. It's not super firm or anything like that, so it kind of has that, it's still going to allow you to sink further into the mattress for pressure relief, but kind of helps to defend against the stuck feeling with a little bit more of that bounce to the mattress. Also, latex-like foams, latex foams are really good at dissipating body heat. They're good for cooling. Now, below that, we have what's kind of a transition layer. It's a polyfoam. It's a bit firmer than the other foams above it, and it kind of just transitions you from these really soft foams on top into the support center of the mattress here. Now, the support of the mattress mostly comes from a pocketed coil system, which is hidden behind this high-density polyfoam, which I'll get to in a second. But the pocketed coil support system gives this mattress some bounce, gives it a little bit more mobility. With a really soft mattress like this one, a lot of times people can complain about feeling stuck in the mattress, so when you're changing positions, it takes a little bit more effort. The pocketed coil system gives a little bit more bounce, allows you to change positions a bit more easily. Now, wrapped around all of the support system is this high-density polyfoam edge support. It's really nice if you sleep with a partner because it allows you to sleep all the way to the end of the bed without having to worry about collapsing the bed. So if you do sleep with a partner, you need to use the entire surface of the area of the bed. Makes it feel a little bit bigger. At the base of the mattress, there's also a bit more high-density polyfoam, but it doesn't really affect the feel of the mattress overall. Just kind of gives you something for the pocketed coil system to press off of. So now that we've seen what makes up the MLily Fusion Luxe, it's time to get an idea of what it actually feels like to lie on top of one. Now, in terms of firmness, in my opinion, it comes in at like a 5 out of 10 on the firmness scale, so that's pretty soft. In general, when I talk about how firm a mattress is, I think of like a 6.5 out of 10 as being a nice mix of support and pressure relief, so this is definitely to the softer end of the spectrum. Now, when I start out lying on my back with my weight pretty evenly distributed, I can already feel myself sinking into that memory foam comfort layer. Even that latex-like layer below that allows me to sink pretty deep into the MLily. I do feel a little bit stuck in the layers when I start to roll around and change positions, but if you do like to kind of sink into the mattress a little bit on your back, you should be okay here. So once I did change over onto my side, this is where the MLily really shines in my opinion. A lot of side sleepers can complain about issues forming with pressure at the shoulders and the hips. Basically, those are the parts of your body that are going to sink further into a mattress and generally end up interacting more with the firmer support layers. So soft mattresses in general are nice choices for side sleepers. I think that this mattress is definitely on the softer end of the spectrum, and I didn't really feel any pressure points forming at my shoulders or my hips. We will take a closer look at that later on in the review, but in general, I would say that I think that this is a good choice for side sleepers. Then finally, I rolled onto my stomach, and I do have to say that I felt my hips sinking into the mattress a little bit. Most stomach sleepers are going to want to look for a firm mattress that's going to support their hips from sinking in the mattress, keep their spine aligned in a good position. I found that the MLily didn't really do that for my hips. I definitely felt some arch in my back, which over time can cause some lower back pain. That is just kind of my opinion on this mattress though. So I wanted to bring in another tester to see what they thought of the MLily Fusion Luxe. So we had Molly test out the mattress as well.
Hi, my name is Molly. I'm a staff writer here at Sleepopolis, which means it's my job to write about sleep, mattresses, bedding, anything sleep related you can imagine. And one of the more thrilling aspects of my job is when I get to test out mattresses. Today I got to test out this MLily mattress. It is one of the softer, more luxurious mattresses that I've felt in quite some time. Something that I noticed right away when I lay down on this mattress is that it's great for side sleepers. What I mean by that is that it provides a lot of pressure relief at typical problem areas for side sleepers, like the shoulders and the hips. Right away when I laid down on this mattress, I noticed that it was very supportive in those areas and great for side sleepers. A quick note about firmness with this bed. Just lying down on it for a little bit and testing it out, I would say this bed is definitely on the softer, more sinkable, luxurious side. So I'm gonna place it firmly in the 6 range on the scale there. I think a solid 6 at most. This is very comfy and soft. You are going to feel supported, but it is definitely on the softer side.
Now, instead of just describing the feel of the MLily to you, I wanted to give you a visual representation of where pressure points might form while lying on the mattress. So to do that, I run my first test, which is the pressure map test. Basically, I lie the pressure map down on top of the mattress and I lie on it in a few positions. And you'll see the results next to me ranging from blue for low pressure to red for high pressure. Now lying down on my back, you can see it's blue pretty much across the board, so that's low pressure, but there is some green there showing up at my hips, my backside there. That is a little bit out of the ordinary. Basically shows you that my hips are sinking in more here than I would expect to normally in this position. So again, it is a softer feeling mattress, so I did feel my hips sink in there. Rolling onto my side, again, mostly blue across the board, a little bit of green at the shoulders and the hips, but really this is pretty good results on my side. Pressure is a big issue for a lot of side sleepers, especially at the shoulders and the hips, so any mattress that can keep it in this lower range, this blue or green range, is a good look for side sleepers. And finally, rolling onto my stomach, again, my weight's pretty evenly distributed in this position, and I didn't really feel any pressure points forming in any specific position. The pressure map kind of shows that here. However, I did feel my hips sinking into the mattress a little bit, so strict stomach sleepers in general, are gonna wanna look for a mattress that's a little bit firmer than this MLily. So with this next test, I try to give people an idea of whether they're gonna feel like they're sitting on top of or sinking into bed. So in the sinkage test, I use 4 different balls of varying sizes, weights, and densities, simulate different body parts, and check to see how far into the mattress they sink. So over here we have the 6-pound medicine ball, simulates a lighter body part, it sinks in about 1.5 inches. Here we have this 10-pound steel ball, sinks in 2.5 inches. Here we have a 50-pound medicine ball, filled with sand, simulates kind of that shoulder area, your hip area, heavier portion of your body, sinks into the MLily 5 inches. And over here on the left, we have the 100-pound medicine ball. If you're a bit bigger, simulates kind of that center mass of your body and sinks into the mattress 6.5 inches. Across the board, this is more sinkage than I'm used to seeing with an average kind of bed-in-a-box mattress or really any mattress. Again, this is a softer feel in my opinion. You're definitely gonna feel like you're sinking into this mattress a little bit more with that memory foam. You're definitely gonna feel kind of that contouring around your body. So if you're looking for a soft mattress that you're gonna sink into, the MLily Fusion Luxe is definitely a good choice for you in that regard. Now in terms of the slow response to pressure of the memory foam, you might feel a little stuck in those layers. The pocketed coils, as you go a little bit further down, do give the mattress a little bit of bounce, but in general, you will feel a little bit more resistance when you're changing positions. I also ran a quick motion transfer test. Basically, I dropped this 10-pound steel ball from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches to simulate someone kind of getting into and out of bed or rolling around in the middle of the night. And on the other side of the mattress, I placed a seismometer, which tracks how much disturbance is transferred across the mattress. Now, with those results, I was pretty impressed thanks to the soft foams like the memory foam on top and also the pocketed coils being individually wrapped. I thought that the MLily did a really good job of kind of dulling that motion transfer. So if you do sleep with a restless partner, the MLily could be a good choice. Now before I go, I want to give you a few pros and cons about the MLily Fusion Luxe mattress. First up, some of my recommendations on why I think it would be a good choice for you. One, I think it would be good if you're a side sleeper. Again, in my opinion, this mattress is on the softer side with like a 5 out of 10 firmness, and soft mattresses are generally pretty good choices for side sleepers, allowing you to sink further into the mattress, which is great for pressure relief. We saw good results during the pressure map portion of the review. 2, I think it's a good choice for couples. If you do sleep with a partner, you're looking for something that, 1, does motion transfer, because if you have a restless partner, you don't want to be bothered during the middle of the night. I was pretty impressed during the motion transfer portion of this review. And 2, also it has the edge support, that high density polyfoam wrapped around the entirety of the support layer, which is going to allow you to sleep closer to the ends of the bed, makes the bed feel a little bit bigger. And finally, I would recommend this mattress if you're looking for that memory foam feel but are worried about sleeping too hot. Memory foam can at times be known for trapping a bit too much body heat, causing you to overheat during the middle of the night. But things like the phase change material or polyethylene that's in the cover, as well as the gel infusion into the memory foam comfort layer, help draw that heat away from the sleeper and help you sleep a little bit cooler while still getting the pressure relief benefits from memory foam. And next up, some of my complaints about the MLily Fusion Luxe, or reasons I would say it's probably not the right mattress for you. First off, I would say it's not a good mattress for stomach sleepers. Again, it's on the softer side. I felt like my hips were sinking in, and that can be a real issue for stomach sleepers. It can cause you to kind of have this arch in your back and wake up with some aches and pains in your lower back. And 2, it's pretty expensive. While it is a pretty quality mattress, it comes in at about $2,500 or just over $2,500 for a queen size mattress. So, if you are looking around for the bed-in-a-box market, it's definitely to the more expensive end. Now, if you've gotten to this part of the review and you're interested in purchasing your own MLily Fusion Luxe mattress, I want to give you a little bit of basic information on that process. Now, it is available from a few different retailers, including on Amazon. Now, in terms of a trial period, that's going to depend on where you buy it from. But if you are buying it from Amazon, they do have a mattress return policy you can check out on their website. Now, this mattress comes with a 10-year warranty, and it will also ship free from Amazon, and it will arrive compressed in a box. Now, in terms of price, this comes in at, for a queen size, at about $2,550. So that's it for my review of the MLily Fusion Luxe mattress. If there's anything I didn't cover, just leave a note in the comments section below. And please subscribe to our Sleepopolis YouTube channel, as we're going to keep putting out new mattress reviews. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter so you don't miss any of our giveaway announcements or sleep news. Also, be sure to check out sleepopolis.com for all of your sleep needs.